shotguns, whether you love them or you hate them, they are the main weapon in competitive Fortnite. But which one is the best in Fortnite Season 7? Let's discuss that in today's video. Now we have got 3 shotguns to discuss: the tac, the pump and the lever. But before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications. It helps me out a ton. 8% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. A bit of a disheartening fact, but you could change that by subscribing, and it honestly would mean the world. Also, if we get 100 likes on today's video, that would mean the world as well. And yeah, thank you for your continued support. It really does help me out. And yeah, let's get right into today's video. Oh, and I always forget to say this, but my Twitter's going to be linked down below. Just go message me if you need anything. And yeah, now we'll get into today's video. Now, you've probably already got some predetermined decision, and it's going to be that you think the pump's the best shotgun. And now, you're not wrong, it is a good shotgun, but there is still 2 other shotguns that I feel are extremely neglected, and my best shotgun in the game may actually surprise you, and I'm going to back it up with some statistics and some personal opinions of mine. There's 3 shotguns in Season 7, lever, tac and pump, and the way that you get the lever just quickly is by side grading a tac or a pump using nuts and bolts out of the red ammo boxes. And should you actually do that, and which is the best? So in my opinion, the lever shotgun is in between the tac and the pump, not for how good it is, but just as an actual gun. It's not as fast fire rating as the tac, but it does more damage, and it does less damage than the pump, but it shoots faster. So to be honest, in theory, the lever is the best shotgun, but to be honest, it feels quite weak when you use it, and it is quite inconsistent. Not as inconsistent as the tac, but it is still very inconsistent. You might hit for 20, you might hit for 100, but to reduce that inconsistency, you should ADS when you use this shotgun. Similar to the pump, if you ADS and line up a shot, it's going to hit 100 or more, and then in like a 1 or 2 seconds, you can shoot again, probably less than a second, like half a second later, you can shoot again, and then you can basically finish off that kill. The lever shotgun is a very underrated shotgun, but people don't know how to use it. People use it like a tac, or people use it like a pump, then they complain that it doesn't do as much damage, or they complain it doesn't shoot as fast, but you need to use it in between. You don't need to play as cautious as you would with a pump. You don't need to like go for chip damage. You can do that a little bit with it, but you also don't need to jump in someone's box. You need to play a bit of both. You need to go for chip damage, and then you can finish off the kill by jumping in someone's box. You need to ADS like you would with the pump, but you can also hip fire like you would with the tac. To be honest, it is a very good shotgun, and if you think the pump or the tac doesn't suit your playstyle, this definitely will. It is extremely good. Just people aren't used to using it. So go into creative, go into realistics, go into arena and practice with this shotgun and side grade it all the time unless you're in a tournament, just so you can get used to actually using it. But that being said, the pump is the best shotgun when it comes to the grey, the green and the blue, because of how much damage it does, and the most of the time you're going to have a follow-up such as an AR. If you ADS or if you hit good damage shots, it is the best shotgun because you can easily finish off that fight with an AR, unless it's an AK. If you've got an AK, take a tac. And the worst shotgun, to be honest, is the grey, the green and the blue tac shotgun. It is awful, and I say awful not lightly. It is genuinely not very good because it hits low damage, and yes, you can jump in someone's box and spray with it, but unless that person is clueless and like has awful aim, you're just gonna get out shotgunned. If they have a blue pump and you have a blue tac, you could hit 3 shots and you would do the same damage as one of their body shots. The point is, you don't need to take a tac because you can just side grade it to a lever, and that would be better in my opinion. However, a purple and gold tac are better than the purple and gold pump in my opinion, and I'll explain why now. A purple pump does a lot of damage. It does 189 damage to the head most of the time, obviously depending on pellets, and it does around 110 to the body. That's a really, really large amount of damage, and you can then finish off the kill with your AR. But to be honest, a purple tack does probably around 80 to 90 body shot, and probably around 140 to 150 headshot, and then literally 1/10 of a second later, you're shooting again. It's so easy to get the kills. Also, the tack, that purple tack, does 75 damage to a wooden wall, or any wall that being. So it is a 2-shot to a wooden wall, that having 150 HP, 75 times 2 being 150. You could easily hit the wall once with your pickaxe, then exploit in with your tack. You could easily jump through people's flats with the tack. You could easily exploit in the end game. It's really, really, really good if you aren't as comfortable hitting your shots, if you've got quite shaky aim, or you feel like you don't have the best aim. The tack is so rewarding for that. You miss 2 shots, you're still gonna be able to hit so many more shots because of that fast fire rate. Compared to the pump, you miss a shot, you're dead. Same with the lever to some extent. If you miss a shot, it's gonna punish you, but not as hard as it would with the pump. So all of that being said, let's actually rank the shotguns now. The grey, the green, and the blue, we're going to go in this order. We're going to go at the top, the pump, just because of how much damage it does. However, if you feel like your aim is bad, you feel like you do get punished for missing shots, then take a lever or a tack above it, preferably a lever. You will always, most of the time, have enough nuts and bolts to side grade to a lever. It is a very good shotgun, and punishes you a lot less for missing shots. If you feel like the lever you're still getting punished with shots, maybe try and take a tack, but then at that point you should be working on your aim a lot, because you know that your shotgun aim is something that isn't the best. Then in second place, a lever, then in third, a tack. However, the roles get completely switched when it comes to purple and gold. I would say a purple tack, a purple tack and a gold tack are the best. Then I would say a purple pump and a gold pump. Then I would say the lever. Do not use the purple and gold lever. It doesn't feel very strong, and it is exactly pretty much the same as the blue. They haven't really changed it. They've just upped the damage a little bit. But the purple tack and the purple pump feel completely different to the blue pump and the blue tack. So the lever, when it goes to the upper ones, as in the purple and gold, is pretty much useless. Like, you can side grade it for practice, but it isn't very good, like, compared to the other 2 shotguns. But lower down in the grey, green and blue category, that lever is extremely strong and is very underrated to use. But it is, at the end of the day, all about playstyle. If you know you're a controller player and you like to jump in people's boxes, you're going to have to take a tack or a lever, or you could take a pump and hope you hit a headshot and then finish off with your AR. But if you feel like you like to play it back, then you're going to have to take a pump or a lever. And if you feel like sometimes you like to jump in to finish off kills, but sometimes you like to play back and go for chip damage, the lever's really, really good. And the lever's more, it can go into different situations, and it isn't as situational because it can be used in pretty much every scenario. It has obviously less damage than the pump. More damage in the pump, but it shoots less than the tack, so it is basically just that middle ground shotgun. This is all opinion based, and to be honest, it is what you prefer best, but in my opinion, the lever is a really good shotgun and people need to try it, and that was the main thing about this video. The lever shotgun is good. People don't like it for some reason, and people think that they'd rather take a tack. A tack, until you get to the purple and gold, is the worst shotgun in the game, whether that be statistically or whether that just be how it feels. Or my opinion, it isn't a very good shotgun. It doesn't hit for good damage, it's very inconsistent, and it feels weak in the hands, and it feels like you don't get rewarded for hitting good shots, unlike the lever and unlike the pump. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'm gonna be uploading every other day from now on, just because I want to keep that quality. And I'm gonna also make a bunch of arena content as well, telling you how to go points, giving you landed spots, that type of stuff. So I'm really, really excited for that. And if you are as well, please like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications. But yeah, as always guys, have a fantastic day.